Generic greetings and welcome back to Railroads. Today's beverage is a very nice kiwi and lime juice drink. Very strong indeed. Good grief, that is quite sharp. Either way, welcome back to Railroads, where in the previous episode we did quite well. We had a very quick takeover on Great Britain here and did a lot of routing, got a lot of industry, and it was mainly to do with medicine. So pretty good indeed. In this episode we're going to take another look at the France map, and specifically because a lot of the time when we play the game we start at, well, the start year, which is normally the lowest in the game. So 1829 for Great Britain, France starts at 1842, Germany at 1835, then the Americas are normally 1850 across the board, 1840, 1850, yeah, so we start quite early. However, we're going to flip it on its head and start as late as possible and go up to the most modern time that the game has, which in this case is France on 1989, Britain goes to 1957, 1989, 1980, 1970s. Yes, so it looks like 1989 is the closest we are going to get. So we don't have long. We've only got was about 50 years or so. So yeah, starting in 1946 up to 1989, we don't have long to get a win off this one. Standard difficulty across the board with 3 AI players, and let's load it up. So we have played on this map and indeed this timeline before when we went with we did a futuresque playthrough before and get the most modern trains, but that was on the Great Britain map. And we also did, I think it was a 2,000 kilometre or maybe mile an hour challenge, and I think we only got up to 199, which is a bit of a shame, but there you go. Anyway, we have been placed in Toulouse, which has a couple of industry. It's got a munitions factory as well as a winery, so there we're going to go full force on that wine production, I would imagine. Bordeaux, strangely, is not requiring any wine. We do have at the top here, we have Charles de Gaulle. That's interesting because they're right next to us. Paris, there is nobody in terms of railroad anywhere there. We've got, was that someone I noticed? Yes, Nancy. We have Baron Rothschild, the Baron. And where we got Madrid down here. Yeah, it's called the French map, but there you are. We've got Barcelona, and I can't see the other person. Not that it matters too much. Anyway, let's go ahead and see munitions factories. Where do we get the iron from? The iron will come from Monaco, which we have Napoleon III there. We also have another bit up the top. Okay, so I think we're going to focus on the wine first, and there's a vineyard just down the bottom there. So we're going to unpause it and go for a, I don't know why, but I'm going to do a double track. That didn't work at all. So we'll double track to there, and then this is going to come back over and round and basically just go straight to there, where obviously we'll put that, and then we're going to go from that one, max out on the grapes, wait until full, go there, clear the car. We are currently using, I mean, this is, look at all the ones that we've unlocked. We would originally start with that thing, the 420 Norris, and then normally we get to maybe the G66 Crocodile, but we're already up to this thing here, which is a freight engine, the 282 Class 141, built by SNCF in 1941. It can do, with 8 cars, a maximum of just under 50 for freight. So yeah, we're gonna stick with that one naturally, and then we'll click OK, and that'll crack on. We'll also, while we're here, start to buy the winery. I will have to actually sell some of my stock, and 150,000 francs. It is, well, yeah, it is francs, yeah. Generic units of currency, naturally. And then we'll probably speed up to a little bit faster there and see how far we get here. Now, because Toulouse is simply a, what's it classed as, a village, it doesn't have any passengers and mail, which is curious. Also, we need to find, well, if we click on the wine, where is the wine needed? The wine is, I say needed, that's as if like these people have a problem. Barcelona is where we have some wine, and well, we just got ourselves a nice little speed record there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, what's the best course of action here? From here then, from Toulouse, we're going to come, look at the tunnelling we're going to have to perform here. That's so much money. So much money. Merv Leon Solicits Railway. Okay, fair enough. This is, we've got 2 of these these grain farms, which is really good, but where's the nearest place that would take it? Lyon. Oh, well, they're wanting railway. They're wanting railway. Okay, let's do that. Let's build over there. Good grief, that's a gentle downhill. That is a big bit of track that we've just placed there. So we're going to place that in there. We're going to have, because we can, this spur off and go to there, but then we're going to double track it along here because we want to then delete that front little section. I didn't mean to put that one there. And then build over to here, Dijon. We're going to have to sell more of our stock, but that's now done. Over to Dijon, and then let's go ahead and have a passenger and mail car. 3 and a 2, close that, go there, do the same thing. Change the loco. Going to go with a passenger loco, which is perfectly acceptable for this job. That's now working. In here we're going to place that, and then we're going to have from there, actually no, sorry, delete, from there, fill that up with coal, wait until full, close, go there, clear the cars, job done. And while we're at it, we're going to sell, and then sell a bit more, and then we're going to buy out the power plant. Now I'm actually doing something here that's a bit silly. One could argue that that's always the case on these videos, and for my way of playing things in general, and life. Anyway, but we're taking this coal, and we're just essentially burning it. You know, it's going into the power plant. It's not essentially burning it. We are literally burning it. If we were to take it to a steel mill and then take that steel to our munitions factory, then the munitions further along, because we do have, well, we don't have it, but we can have one. It would have been better, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, with that said and done, our winery, the other bit of wine is up there, the Dijon vineyard, which I think I will exploit by going for some more double track there. This will then extend up and over to there, there like so, and then over to that corner, and then, we are rewarded with 100,000 generic units of currency. That's because of the Solicits Railway thing. So we got the Parsons Steam Turbine Patent, which we are bidding on, 130,000 francs. Managed to get that, job done. Let's go over to trains, build a train, locos, wait until full, go there, clear the car, come back, job done. So that's now even more wine. The wine, however, we are not taking anywhere, which is a bit concerning. However, I do have a bit of a plan. I'm going to connect that up to there, and then from here, this is going to come down and round and over to Barcelona, because obviously we can transport wine here. The only other place I can think of is, well, where does it say? It says the closest thing is either Paris. Cotton boom spells disaster for wool makers. Paris, Monaco, or yeah, Barcelona. And also the advantage with Barcelona is there's a vineyard there. Come down, drop the wine off, continue to the Barcelona vineyard, and then come back. That sounds like a plan to me. It's a plan. Is it a good one? I have no idea. But it's what we're going to do. So from this section, we're going to just bring this along. It's going to go into Barcelona and then continue on to the vineyard. We'll obviously double track this, because you always want to double track if you're going to go through and back. It just makes it a little bit easier for the... What on earth has happened there? That's added an extra bit of track for absolutely no reason. I don't know what's happened there. That's... very strange. Let me delete that. Connect that back up like so. That works. Then from this point, it will connect there. Job done. Okay, so that can go in. We'll go for a loco here. So we want to fill up with wine. Wait until full. Go to there. Drop off the wine. Cancel, and then actually remember that you need to put in a depot first, because you didn't do previously because you're a massive idiot. This is me talking to myself, not you. Clear that there, go there, fill back up with all of the wine. Once again, wait until full, double check that. That is wait until full now. And then, okay, so we have another train. And oh, what is very disconcerting is that Charles de Gaulle is now buying my stock. Okay. This is potentially a big problem. They have 20% of my stock. Okay. Also, I noticed that Napoleon is taking the coal from this coal company. Okay. Oh, good grief! He's bought 30% of my stock. This might be a fail. If they keep buying out my stock, this is going to not work out. Okay, let's just see. He's got 40% of my stock. I cannot believe that he's got 40% of my stock. And I've only got 20% of it. I need to get at least half to be sort of safe from them. And I'm just not seeing the money come in as fast as I would like. There's just no there's no supply from the winery. Why is that? I have no idea. I'm not confident that we're going to win this. In fact, I'm fairly confident I'm going to be bought out shortly. I own 30% of my stock. 1, 2, 3, 4. 50% is owned by Charles de Gaulle. Because my stock was devalued so much. Also, I really need to upgrade these things. Oh, he's just sold a bit of my stock. Weapons makers report, steep earnings drop. Ender of the trigger happy days. Is that event? 1, 2, 3, 4. He only knows 1, 2, 3, 4. He sold some stock. Right. This is an advantage for us. I'm going to get one more of my own stock. Well, I can. Because it's 1963. There we go. It's 1963, so we're not over halfway, but certainly it's concerning. So I'm going to upgrade these to a station, then a terminal, because naturally we want to. Ooh, half cost to build tunnels. Yeah, I'm gonna put a cheeky bid on that. Not for the 90 that it's going for. No, can't afford that. 110 now. No, not happening. So, Dijon's upgraded fully. Leon, going to upgrade as well. See, we're hardly making any money with this, but they are levelling up. We're in just under 5 million. Napoleon 2.5. Charles de Gaulle 5.1. Baron Rothschild 2.3. So we're still okay. We're still okay. We're just not ideal. Toulouse, however, has levelled up, which means that we should be doing some passenger and mail service runs. And what I'm going to do is have it go to here, like so. We're then going to, from this side, spur it off to there. Then this is going to come back round to there. And because of that, if we put these two in, we can have from here, 3 and 2, go there, and it's just going to do a loop. That's all it's going to do, which is great. So we'll hopefully generate a bit more income with that one. Naturally, I do still want to keep upgrading things to a station and then a terminal, increasing it the load and unload speed as well as the money that you get. There's that now a terminal, which is excellent. Toulouse was always a terminal anyway. You start with a terminal. Over here, we can probably just continue on with the expansion of this and just go over to Madrid. It's possible. It's expensive, but it's possible. And don't even have hardly had enough money for the passengers and mail service. I'm going to make this a bigger train. I'm going to go for a 4-3, breaking the mold. Normally we only do a 3-2 service, but we're changing that up now. So our stock has rocketed up. I still want to buy a bit more of my own stock here. 47 miles an hour near Madrid port. Good. I also need to buy out my own stock. And there's the Bo RE Class 6-6. What on earth does that stand for? Is that B0 or BO? I think it is BO. Is that Bogey? Is that what it stands for? I'm sure someone will let me know. That's been upgraded. We haven't upgraded Barcelona to a terminal. but we will. Followed by Madrid to a station, and then to a terminal. That's nice and upgraded there. Bordeaux station, and we're actually getting a fairly decent amount of money now from the straight-up passengers and mail service. Fertilizer innovations shrink local demand for nitrates. Okay, fair enough. Speaking of that, we do have a fromage in Barcelona. Okay. What I also have is... just shy. I had enough money, I thought, to buy more of my stock, but we just dipped under that. There we go, we now have enough. So I own 50% of my stock, which is not ideal, but it's not terrible. From here, then, I'm going to bring this along and go over to this pasture here, where we can get the milk. And we'll take milk to there. Clear the car. What type of loco is that? Mixed. Oh, look at the pulling power. It's because it's electric. Going to assume. So where we're going to take that? Yeah, where are we going to take that? Ooh, Baldwin sandbox pit. I want that because I've got a lot of inclines going up and under the mountain, essentially. So we'll try and buy that. I think we'll be all right. We do have a decent amount of cash. There we go. I managed to get that. That's fine then. So I want to probably buy out then this fromage here. And I need to take that somewhere, don't I? Which it'll just be food. And it doesn't matter where we take it as long as we take it somewhere. Oh, someone just dipped in there at the last moment. I think we'll get it now. And I've managed to buy out all my stock. Okay. Let's start putting some cheeky bids across the board then for other people's stock. And from here, right under the mountain. And we're going to double track in Bordeaux. And connect that up to Bordeaux. Because we'll have to find the latest train. It should be that one. Edit. From here, pick up all of the food, go there, clear. So it's going to drop that food off at Bordeaux. I'm just going to double check to make sure everything is fully upgraded. That one doesn't need to be upgraded. This one is... Where can we go from here then? Is there anything around here that's of note? No. There's a coal mine there. Could I bring the coal all the way to Toulouse? I mean, yes is the answer, but how much is it going to cost me in bridges? Okay, that may be a little bit ludicrous. So maybe from there, straight across, no grade, then over to there. We'll just reduce that down. There we go. That's still probably a ridiculous amount of money, but at least we can bring... Oh, darn it! I messed up. Okay, we'll do it anyway. I brought it there thinking that's where we need to bring it. We don't. We actually need to bring ore to Lyon. So I guess I'll buy up my war factory then, or this war factory. Also double track here, just so we can come down from Lyon to Marseille. And we'll get a nice little passengers and mail service going. Just a 3-2. There we go. We own 60% of our company. Milk's just gone down in stock. Not ideal. Yeah, but we own, as I said, 60% of our company. The other 40% is owned by Charles de Gaulle. We're on 15 million. They're on 10. Then we got Napoleon and Baron Rothschild. So yeah, I'm not too concerned with them on 3 million and 3 million apiece, basically. could have just taken the call from there, couldn't I? Oh, TGV. Passenger, 200 miles an hour. That's what we tried to do before. I don't think we ever hit that 200 miles an hour. It was just 199. And that's in March 1981. Hang on, how many years have we got left then? Not many. When's it finish? It finishes in 8 years, and we've got no victory conditions, so we'll just have to see how we end up. I'm just going to make sure that I own as much as my stock as possible. So we currently own, because Charles de Gaulle sold some of the stock, we have now 70% of our business. If I can own some more of them, that would be good. There we go, we now own 40% of their business. If we can end up on 50%, that would be decent. To buy out all of our stock would be just under 5 million. So, not going to happen. Baron Rothschild also is 1, 2, 3, 4. 50% of their business is owned by Charles. Right, so we now own 50% of Charles de Gaulle. We're on 19.3, they're on 12.8. So realistically, I'm not too concerned. Curious game, I haven't done much... I mean, I haven't done much expansion. We've got quite a big ways into here. Into a Madrid and Barcelona and such, but... Oh, hang on, there's cheese there. Oh, what an idiot. Didn't realise. That's okay, though. We can just go... sort of skirt the coast. Like that. And that means we can just put that in there. Followed by... Oh, why can't we click on that? Oh! That's why. So, there's malleable rails patent. I'll put a cheeky bid on it. Oh, we can buy more of our stock. Ah, Captain Vinci reaches new heights. One of the objectives was to get a net worth of 20 million. Brilliant. Didn't expect that. So, when I was looking at that there, I'm going to let them have it because, quite frankly, the game ends in 4 years. So, yeah, when I go here, I said, right, it won't let me add that because it's the TVG. The TGV. You see, it only does passengers and mail, so we're going to have to go back over to this thing. Oh, I thought that was really slow. I thought, oh, these are really slow, but it's not. The max speed they've altered the chart on the left-hand side to account for this. So we'll have that. Milk, full, go there, clear, come back, have a glass of wine. Don't drive a train after that. Job done. Okay, we are on January 1986. And it's going to cost us 3 million to buy our company. It's curious that we're still running steam trains in 1986. I can't imagine... I mean, maybe they did, but I would assume most steam trains, apart from preservation or some like branch lines, etc., most of the mainline stuff would have been replaced by diesel electric, whatever. Years before this. Who knows? Someone will know, and they'll probably let me know. Or not. We have 90% of Napoleon the third's stock. And when does the game end again? It might be January 1989, which is... Yep, there it is. Okay, so... Net worth is 45, net worth score. Objective score is 2, because I only got the one objective there. Prestige score is 10. Total score 57. Upon your retirement, you embark as a new career as a sailboat captain. There it is. So it rates from hobo, travelling circus freak, railroad worker, snake oil peddler, riverboat gambler, locomotive engineer, army captain, newspaper editor, inventor, railroad conductor, steamboat captain. That's where we are, right in the middle there. Circus... what's that? Impressor? Or something or other. Mayor, steamship owner, a bank president, politician, president of the Railroad Trust, president of the Stock Exchange, general of the armies, and then prime minister. So we have finished games on this bottom. I think we did lose a game on Hobo as well, and we did get some... I might have not been prime minister. It might have actually changed that to president. I think we were playing the Americas, but yeah, we have got through this list fairly comprehensively, but can't remember getting the steamboat captain rating. But there you are. That has been a bit of a modern Loco look on the France map on railroads. Let's go to exit there. We could continue playing and buy out the other competitors, but don't see much point. We've got the most advanced train in the game there, I believe. Loco, should I say. Yeah, the one we're going to do passengers and mail, which we've never reached the top speed. It was good to see the newer stuff in there and just how little you have to care about the speed. But because everybody's on the same footing, it doesn't really much matter because you're all starting it as a better baseline. Whereas if you start from the very beginning in the 18 somethings, then you do have that thing: do I upgrade the locos? Do I keep them as that and just not worry about the speed? So yeah, a bit more depth as it progresses on. Either way, very much enjoyed that and hope you have enjoyed it too. If you have any tips and suggestions for different challenges or objectives for railroads, then by all means let me know. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this look once again at railroads. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments, take care, and generic parting.